Hi everyone. Um, Good morning. So today's session, we just thought of exploring about the usage of the Atlassian AI. It is a recent feature which was launched by Atlassian, and few companies already took part in that AI beta version, and it was released. And just as we go through it quickly. Yes, so here in the link, I already guess share it. If not, I will share it again. So here in the link, they provided what all the features are available in which of the Atlassian. It's not just the Jira. So Confluence, Jira Service Management, Work Management, Bitbucket, Trello, and everything they have provided the list what is available already versus what is coming soon. So as you can see, the summarized content contains mobile as well they are exploring. So not just the web app, the mobile app as well they are exploring, and it is still a trial version or the beta version in majority of the cases. So feel free to explore and feel free to share any feedback or any pointers, anything which we feel can benefit us as a Jira or Atlassian users to that point. Right. So let's get started with that context. The main thing which I got interest in is the JQL queries. That's the most common challenge which many of us could be having. The folks who are already from the coding or dev background, they can, it might be a little bit easy for them, but the folks who doesn't have the coding background or who is doing the JQL, Jira Query language the first time, that is where we might get a little bit of challenge. So that's what I thought of exploring as a first step. So how the AI can help in getting that the JQL built without what do you say, without giving the entire query or entire JQL. So let's see how it helps. In this page, they provided the Atlassian intelligence in the products. So how or where we can make use of it. So the for the searching a Confluence page or anything as such, it is providing the details. The main thing is like the JQL, just now as I mentioned, right? See, rather than giving the JQL query on our own, by giving the its prompt, it can bring up the results. It can build the JQL on its own, and it can bring in the JQL and the results associated with that. So let's get started with it, and we'll see how it comes. So I created one JQL already, like the fixed version changed. This could be one of the common thing, right? When the scope changes from one release to other release or one version to other version, we might get a question, hey, how many issues got changed from version to version or from this release to that release? So let's give it a try and see how it comes. So for the safe side, I'm copying this into a notepad. Okay, I am removing it. I added that AI. So this is the first time. So it is asking me to get started. I haven't enabled it till now. Um, so I'm enabling it. Let's see. We first time we need to enable it in the Atlassian administration settings. So I'm going ahead and doing it. Select products. Yes, I want. I haven't used Atlas, but yes, for the time being, I'm enabling in that as well. Okay, activate. Uh, by the way, this is my free version of Jira. That's why I'm without any hesitation, I'm enabling it. So in case for your project specific, organization specific, right? So make sure you check with your Jira admin. Only then go ahead and do it. So don't do it directly on your own. Go ahead. Recommendation is to get with your enabled with your Jira admin, and then you can do it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yes. So it gave a sample query or sample statement. What are the highest priority bugs in the project? So it is, we can give a prompt like this is help trying to help us the way how a chat GPT or a Bard or any other AI tool can help. So let's get started. It is just giving some prompt. What is it? So that we can start giving a prompt like that. User stories without any assignees. I gave the prompt user stories without any assignees. Issue type is equal to story and assignee is empty. So automatically the JQL got created and even the results also came up. Right. So here, as you can see, there are multiple projects. I want only the specific project. So I will change the query. The JQL is also got changed and the results is also got changed. So this way, no need to explicitly get to know what is the JQL or how to define or how to build the JQL. Right? Are you good till now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, Linda. Yeah.
Okay. So let's this is a simple JQL. So let's add some complexity sort of thing. User stories. Okay. User stories without an assignee and with a fixed version in SQW project. Let's see how it works. Okay. With a fixed version. Okay. So it is user stories within SQW project. Yes. This issue or the story is within this project and the assign is empty, but the fixed version is already assigned, which means it is planned for a release, but none of the team member got tagged or it got picked up. So yes, during your sprint planning or release planning, we can get to know what is that issue. So we need to figure out, hey, the registration of a new savings account, SQW 18. So who would like to take it up or what's the priority when we need to work on it? And as you can see, the status is in progress, which means someone already started working, but there is no assignee to this specific issue, right? Are you good? Any query we want to try? This is one query we tried, but I mean, couple of queries. Any specific query or anything you would like to try, we can go ahead.
Yeah, maybe you can try the task or stories without story points assigned to them. Is that possible?
Yes. Issues with story point estimate. Issues in SQW project with story point estimate. Yes. Oh, okay. Original estimate. It is coming as original estimate. So, yes. The story points is not empty, right? Which means it can be any story point. Where is it? See, there's 2, 1, 3, 8.
No,
Any
I
of the
think
story point.
yeah, we have to revert. I mean, we are looking at the stories which are having a story points,
Mhm.
which are can we look for which are empty ones?
Yes. We'll change without story point. Okay. Story points are empty. 16 issues are there. Right? So
Yeah.
it just with story point, without story point, I changed it.
It's given us an option to
No.
write in a free flow, like you can just write
Yes,
it in
exactly.
free flow text.
So it's again, as we observe, like the first time itself, we might not get that expected result or expected prompt. We might have to play around and we need to see rather than figuring out how to do it. We can just give a simple statement, a couple of tries, and we might get the thing.
Satish, here, what it has done, it is checking issue type is not equal to story.
Yes,
So,
that's what I observed.
yeah,
Just
so
a minute.
it has done some wrong.
Issues
Because
in
subtask
Epic
usually not have a story points associated
and
with it.
Yeah,
story
and epics as well,
point.
I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. No. Sprint in open sprints. No.
I think they are still in their means very beginning phase where
Yes.
their
That's
AI is
true.
not that compatible. Yeah.
Issue type not is equal to story. No. Without story, it is not giving it. Okay. Let's see the field. What is it? Story points without story
We can write
points.
is empty, column is
Yeah,
empty.
we can write. Okay, story points is empty, but I don't want to give the exact prompt.
Okay.
Correct.
Let's see. See, is empty, it is giving directly.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't want to give that exact prompt. We are just trying
Okay.
to figure out if we see now I know that the story point is empty is the expected JQL. So if
Yeah.
we're giving it directly, rather we can just directly give the JQL. Right. So just trying to figure out how it is working. Yes.
Yes.
Story points is empty. Yes. And issue type in equal to story. It is giving equal to story. Oh, okay. So here we can change where story, bug, and epic. Yeah. The epic might not be having a story point.
Yes.
So that's why it gave that error. Okay. Let's see.
It's saying for story points that field is not there.
For bug, it is there. But then what is the story point is empty for bug and story points is empty for user story. Let's see. The value user story does not exist for field issue type. No, issue type is not user story. Okay. Empty for story. Got it. Field story points does not exist. Okay, let's see what's. But individually it is working with the combination. It is not, and it is taking original estimate. Why original estimate? I want story points. Story points is empty. Let's see. Okay. Looks like the bug is not configured properly. Maybe that could be the reason. Let's see. Okay. So, are we good till now?
Yes.
Okay. So, I want to give another try. Fix version change from Okay, this is not giving. Let's see if there is anything. Because there is one issue at least, which I know I changed it. Let's type issue. Okay. Story project. So this is the query which I built on my own. So for this, the fixed version changed from this to this, and it is giving me this result, but through AI, it is not coming. Maybe we need to explore more.
That's JQL query, right? That you
Yes,
have written.
the JQL. I built the JQL already, and I'm getting that result.
No, no.
I'm just checking whether that has the result or not. The default JQL, which I already built. I mean, there is one specific issue which I explicitly mapped to figure out how this query works, especially when the fixed version change from one version to other version. And see, okay. What else? What else we can
Yeah,
try?
I just want to know, I mean, how did you get that AI option there? I mean, I just missed the first part of it actually. To get that enabled, what do we need to do, Satish?
If in case it is enabled or available within your project or within your organization, this button might be coming up, right? So in our organization, it is not yet enabled. So the admin team, Zero admin team is still doing that exploring, doing the POC, what's the functionality, how to enable, or what's the pros and cons of enabling it. So I am trying it on my personal Zira, right? So what happens is like the moment when I click on it first time, it will go and ask the admin to enable it, which product of Atlassian we want to enable. So I enabled for Confluence, Zira Software, and Atlas. So for these three products, I enabled it. Once enabled, the moment we click on this AI, it will start giving this prompt.
Okay, but how did we get that option in the initial
In the
on your project?
initial, like, that's what, Hari. So it is like it will be available in the Zira cloud,
Okay,
provided your Zira admin enabled it.
okay, got it. I got that point. Yeah.
Yes. Right. So your Zira admin need to enable it. Only then we will have this. Otherwise, you might not see this AI option.
Okay. So Jira admins, do they need to install some plugins, or do they need
Not
to
the
install?
install. They need to enable for which products like Confluence, Zero Software, and what is that
From
the
from
product
the
they
cloud?
want to make use. And it has some agreement, sort of agreement in the sense like the terms and conditions. Because see, what are the query we are giving, the project names and everything might be used for reference or like building in the AI terminology and everything, right? So the information will be captured by Atlassian for the processing. So everyone might not be ready to do that. Right? See, even if it is Jira Cloud, the information within my project is, or my organization is, I want to keep it secure. I don't want to give it to Atlassian to do the exploration or analysis around it. And the first version names,
Yeah.
the project names and everything, right? So that's why the admins will be enabling it or might be taking it up.
Hi,
Yes,
Satish.
Bhaskar?
Which version are we using now? I mean, from when, which version this AI is enabled or option is present for in Jira?
This is Jira. This is Jira Cloud, Bhaskar.
Okay.
No, it's
Sorry,
not
Ranjit.
Bhaskar.
Yeah, yeah. So so Jira Cloud, like, by default, AI is available, is it?
It is available. It is available provided your admin
Admin enables
access
it. Yeah, that
and
I got
admin
it. But
enables.
otherwise, it is
Yes,
available in Jira Cloud. Okay.
yes, it is available for Confluence. Again, here they gave a list, right? Yes, see for Jira software, analytics, Atlassian Analytics, Jira Service Management, and Bitbucket and Trello, Jira Work Management. For all these, it is available.
Oh, okay,
So
cool. Thank you.
whatever product, see Confluence also it has like create a what is a summary of the Confluence page, something like that. You can use it generating and transforming content, and the smart links. All those things are available.
All right.
Yeah. Small correction, Satish. It is
Yes,
not
Bhaskar.
Jira admin who can enable this. It is Jira org admin.
Yes. That's correct. Sorry.
Yeah.
Org level, not the project level. That's true.
Not the
Yes.
project level or a product level. It is at the org level.
Thanks for that. Yes. I mean, we call them Jira admin, so that's why maybe I mentioned it. But yes, the enterprise or the org or maybe the client level, whoever is the taking the overall Jira, they are the ones who will be enabling, not a project level admin. That's true. That's correct. Okay. Yes. This is how a minute. So within the issues as well, we can use it to do some automation. I haven't tried this within the editor of the generative AI as also we're using that. We can create a tables or information like this. So maybe we can give a try with that as well. But I'm not sure how these links are coming up, whether it might be from the Confluence pages. That could be the case. Instantly create user stories within Jira software, change the tone, and all these things can be coming up from the Jira software perspective. And it is coming soon to the natural language automation from that specific things. Let's see if we can give a try in the backlog and
Yeah,
create a
I
new
tried
story.
it, Satish. Yeah.
Mhm.
So in a story, you can write in the description box. You can just simply write a user story for login functionality or write a user story for user onboarding.
Mhm.
It has to be on the big window, not here.
Yes.
Yeah.
AI.
So it will automatically pull up.
Yes.
Yeah, we just have to say /AI.
Yes. See, it is ask Atlassian intelligence to write or edit anything. SC type /AI. Summarize or improve, brainstorm. So it is bringing all different functionalities within the thing. Make shorter, especially for people like me who likes to write paragraphs or give a summarize writing. So this helps to get it. And this change tone as well, it works good. Spelling and grammar. So it is like bringing in the chat GPT or the Grammarly into this Jira software, which is good.
But no matter what we use or we create stories using this AI, still the PO has to do a review before he actually
Obviously.
asks the team to really work on them, right? Because there could
Obviously.
yeah, so that would always be there. I mean that should be there, because totally eliminating maybe certain roles is definitely
No,
not good
no, no.
for any.
This is yes. You see, this is to see any AI tool to that point, not just the Jira AI or Atlassian AI, right? Any tool to that point. I prefer like using it to improve the productivity, not
Exactly.
to eliminate the role or
Absolutely.
anything as such.
That should be the, I mean, take it, use it, and get better, get efficient, get more productive, but not totally replace roles or something like that.
I generally give that cricket example, right? I mean, it is easy to correlate the sports example, right? See, the World Cup, what happened? Like, the two umpires will be there, plus the third umpire also will be there on the field. The Indian cricket team, they use that AI tools to identify who is the best fielder for match or every match, right? So they're still using the umpires or there's for the match level or anything, but these AI, everything will be helping to identify whether the decision taken by the umpire is correct or not, or any changes is required. That's the thing. We need to use the tools to improve the productivity, not to eliminate the roles or replace
Yeah,
anyone.
absolutely. I think,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes. So, Bhaskar, like what is that you tried here for the user story? You can just.
Uh, just type in that
Yeah.
write an user story for login functionality.
Oh, wow.
And you can even write a user story for login functionality with acceptance criteria. It will also pull up the acceptance criteria.
Oh. Yes. See, it is giving a statement. May need further refinement based on specific requirements and constraints of your project.
that's fantastic. Actually, it is only telling
Exactly.
you, boss, have a review again. Don't directly take it as is.
That's true. That's true. And like a couple of weeks ago, we were Agile Network India hosted a event in Hyderabad. EPAM hosted that, where the EPAM team they showcase this generating this AI user stories and everything, where the reporter he will be coming up that AI tool name, the plugin or the tool, whatever they are using, right? So the reporter will be coming up, which means anyone who is filtering or anyone who is creating any query or anything, they will get to know, okay, yes, this user story or this issue is created by this plugin, which means obviously they need to refine. And they're adding the labels as well, like AI generated story, something like that, which gives a specific heads up any point of time, uh, whether they have to refine it or whether they want to go through it or do any changes to that point, to that
Yeah.
user story or issue.
Yeah, I think
So the
that's good.
companies already started exploring around it to
Yeah.
see how we can make use of it.
Yeah. I think that's good actually. It good to categorize AI stories and I mean, manual stories. So at AI stories, for sure, they would need another eye to refine them or kind of change the words, or a lot of things could, because whatever with information, it just shows that, but you cannot really just take it as is. So that's good. Nice. Thank you.
Let's see if it to include a username and password. Yes. So it is saying update and it is saying add new acceptance criteria. It is not directly doing it, but it is asking us to update and add the acceptance criteria. Yes. And we can insert it whenever we find it, or we can copy and we can do that. See, as you can see, it is not directly including into the user story. It is allowing us to copy, or it is allowing us to retry or insert. It is up to the user who is making use of this AI tool, which is a good thing again. Okay, yes, good. Criteria. Now it is giving this description. Mhm. So this way, at least we can see how these things can benefit us. Again, this is still a starting stage, and more refinement might be coming up. The more functionalities might come up from the Atlassian perspective. So that way, it can help us to figure out how we can make use of it from our specific project perspective and everything. Good. Anything
True.
else you want to explore? Looks like we got good insights, at least to get started with.
So currently, have you explored what other functionalities AI is supporting in Jira? Maybe reporting or dashboard creations, any other thing?
Not the
And
reportings, because, but at least the JQLs, right? Just now we saw that issues in the JQL, we can create it, and we can, once the JQL is created, we can save it as a filter, and we can add it to the dashboard. The AI might not be doing it directly, but at least once we have the JQL created, we can
okay,
save
so
it as a filter, and we can create a dashboard gadget to it using that filter. Right now, the dashboard creation is not there, I guess. I guess. But see, the Atlassian analytics, it is there. The way how we create the JQL, the SQL can create it. So the enterprise license has this Atlassian analytics. We are doing that exploration around within our organization. So what this analytics will help is like it can help to create the different dashboards at the project level, or at the board level, or at the organization level. Let's suppose we have like 50 projects within Zero projects, right? So we can create the dashboards across all the projects, or we can set up that everything. So that is where the way how we create the JQL, the same way we might be creating the SQL queries in the Atlassian Analytics. So right now, this is there at the analytics space. Might not be at the dashboard level, but yes.
thanks, Satish.
Yeah, even we might have to just explore it. So then we might get some more clarity or some more insights how we can make use of it in our own context.
Maybe something like if some AI tool uh, helping us between integration in Confluence and Jira, something like this.
Yes, yes, yes. It could be there. See, someone is the smart links. The integration also could be there for sure. Yes. Let's see the Confluence pages if it has that integration.
Because I've seen many teams are using Confluence specifically. They are creating links in Confluence pages, pulling data directly from Jira, refreshing the reports in Confluence. So if AI enabled in some way to those teams, this will be really
Yes.
fantastic.
So here as well, when I'm creating the Confluence page, here as well it is there. Write AI or select from below, suggest title. Yes, all of these are coming up. So yes, SQL. What was it? You. Let's see if it creates anything. No. Mm, No. Maybe
It's a very beginning stage for them. Maybe.
maybe we need to give it a try
Yeah.
and to see that. To goal metric milestone. Yeah, these are all the default template page which was created. Okay. We can give it a try with us on this. Bhaskar, have you tried anything?
Yeah.
For Confluence, it's more like documentation, right? How to migrate Jira server to cloud. It will populate everything. This is, in connecting Confluence and Jira, it's still not in, not yet available, I think.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Bhaskar, for that. So maybe we can. It might be coming up soon. That is there. We can do that. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's from my side at least, like which we thought of exploring. Thanks, Bhaskar, and thanks, Ranjit, everyone, Hari, everyone for bringing your thoughts.
Thanks a lot, Satish. I think you always keep sharing the knowledge. And wonderful. I really appreciate all the effort that you put generally. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think one question I wanted to check with you, Satish. I know this is not relevant to this AI session, but there was one question being asked in the group, like, if I want to change uh, the sprint automatically, like, if I have my next 2 to 3 sprints lined up, right? Is that something, did you get to hear? Is that something worked for him? There was some function that we talked about.
Yeah. I remember. That is for yes. Let me see how many sprints we have. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I remember that. Yes, but um, um okay, it is directly taking future sprints, but the query is like the next 3 sprints, and every end of every sprint it should add one more, like sprint 3, 4, 5, and after completion of third sprint, like 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, like that. So here we have the sprint in only these close sprints, future sprints, and open sprints.
Okay.
See, these are the default functionalities which is available, right? So the sprint
Got
is
it.
empty, close sprints, future sprints, and open sprints. So within that future or open sprint, open is the current active sprints. The future sprints is like how many hour sprints we are creating. We need to again filter only the next 3 sprints. I'm not pretty sure whether that is how that is possible, and automatically increment the sprint count every time.
Right. Yeah, when I have the custom sprint, right, it is little challenging to go to the next sprint automatically
That's
because
true.
the query has to be updated every time we have to come and do that.
Yes.
Thank you, Satish. Thanks for
Sure.
sharing your
Thanks, everyone.
experience and thought.
Thank you, Satish. Thanks, everyone.
Thank Thanks,
Thank you,
Bhaskar.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone.
Thank you, Satish.
Yeah.